And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Carlos Rodon. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yes, batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading off for Cleveland,
Stephen Kwan.
the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Rodon ready. Here comes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. The changeup missing. 2-2. In the dirt. And ball four to aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fourth right now on the American League home run leaderboard. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And now the lefty. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Golden opportunity right here. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
2-1.
Rodon sets and deals. Splits the plate. It's 2-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. There's a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one down the line and foul ball.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Rodon fires. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt, ball two. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. They're waving Ramirez home. He's safe, and they clear the bases. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
One out. Runner at second. Alcantara getting ready to hit. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. On the ground to Jazz. Throw to first in time. Here's the Guardians lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Daniel Schneemann stands in now and watches strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And there's a foul ball. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And 1-2.
That's the ball. 1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Not close with that one. 2-2. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out to short, Volpe. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Carlos Santana so smooth for the Guardians. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in New York, getting the nod on the mound, Ben Lively. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Schneemann tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
Cody Bellinger in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, base is empty. And Belly goes down on strikes.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Aaron Judge in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Judge with a couple of homers at his last game. And Judge spoils that one. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. It's out of here. A shot to the opposite field, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 away with nobody on. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And that one misses up and in. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Got it. That's the third out. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back in the Bronx, Bo Naylor at the plate now.
The catcher.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Naylor launched a homer in his most recent game. Rodon back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Naylor measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Fouled off left side. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bellinger sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Rocchio, a switch hitter batting right. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and now 3-2. Draws the walk there.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. And that one almost got him.
1-2.
Man at first, one away. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here comes Lane Thomas. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. 1 run across. Play at the plate. Got it. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Down to the bottom of the second. Guardians 4 and the Yankees 1. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 1 down.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Jason.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
And another ball.
2-0.
And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle. Throw on to Santana. And that is the inning. Yanks held in check, and they trail it 4-1.
Everything will be okay. Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Jhonkensy Noel.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Let's go, Yankees.
Ball.
Struck him out looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Doubled his first time up. That one outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kevin Alcantara. Fought off foul. Alcantara was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jonathan Loaisiga up and throwing. Santana leads off first with 1 away. To third. Cabrera tossed to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Guardians 4 and the Yankees 1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Bullpen.
It's about to arrive. Fate will tell who will survive. The populace cries out, they're looking for a hero. Blind need the weak, they embrace the deceiver. False prophet converts them and overturns believers.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a ball. That's inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses.
That's low.
So a
Ball four. Take
leadoff
your
walk.
base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared,
Batting
knowing
up,
that if it's
the
not
first
on the tee,
baseman,
you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Over to first, and he's saved. Here is Goldschmidt. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here.
No
Pitcher
ball,
just in the
2
driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
To first, might be 2. To Rocchio at second for 1. Out of Santana, 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays
Now
to turn on
back,
the infield. The
second
first
baseman.
baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Grounded out his first time up. That clips the corner. And that misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
And it's a ball and a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one fouled off. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Line to left, and he'll play it on a bounce.
Well, a swing like that can help
The
you come
right
out of the
fielder,
struggle.
number
We
99,
saw the numbers
Perez.
coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. Judge rips that one, and that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits
Now
in a
batting,
row.
the
Challenged him with the
designated
fastball
hitter,
right in the heart of the
Gunnar
zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over.
Henderson.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
No, that's
Pitch
inside.
misses. 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That clips the corner.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Daniel Schneemann. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one
that's down.
Cutting but missing down low. That one hit to right. Judge makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
So in now for
Brian
Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Walked his first time.
Let's go, Yankees. Show 'em how it's done.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's low. That's a ball. Let's go, Yankees.
And another
that's
ball.
down. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there. Strike 1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back in New York.
Leading off
and now
for the Yankees,
Austin Wells.
the catcher, Austin Wells.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, these Yankees
0-1.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That to right. Noel makes the play. 1 up, 1 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Tap foul at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball one. The Guardians leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball there. On the ground. What a stop from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Now pitching.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot,
56.
Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. Kwan goes 5 feet 9 inches, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. In there at the knees. And it is 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Number 8,
Here's Lane Thomas.
Thomas.
Swinging a ground ball and foul ball. Kwan gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Let's go, New York.
To the right side. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the
Jose
knock. When it's hit that hard, it
Ramirez.
makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Two in scoring position, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. That one felt good. It's 7-2.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Mark Leiter Jr. will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Jonathan Loaisiga will take over here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So digging in, Jhonkensy Noel. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Man at first, nobody out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Alcantara in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fastball for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that will drop foul. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Lively, back to work. Popped up. Naylor hauls it in, and there's one away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Goldie at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. That misses.
Ball, that's up.
And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Close,
That
but
missed.
called the
That's the
ball.
ball.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You can do it, Yanks.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
First
Cody
and second, 1 out.
Bellinger
digs in now. That one
Ball.
misses. Ball 1. Just
No, that
missed.
missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Come on, Yanks.
There's a
See ya.
strike.
2-1's the count.
Let's go, New York. Let's go, Yankees.
And they'll do it again. One out. Runners at first and second. That one
Count it
misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And they're all loaded
Take the
up.
base. Ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to
The
lay
right
off some
fielder,
really
number
close
99,
pitches, and
Aaron.
somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And Judge spoils that one. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
That got him. Take the
That
base.
got him. And that's going to force in a run. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
now pitching for the
So they
Guardians.
turn things over to the righty, Hunter
Number 33.
Gaddis.
How'd you like this?
Hunter.
Summoned from the bullpen,
Yes.
playing the Yankees, bases loaded.
So they're all loaded
Now
up.
batting,
In
the
now is the
designated
Yankees
hitter,
DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
2 in this one. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That's through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
So 2 down now, and here is Austin Wells. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Guardians 7 and the Yankees 3. All set for the top of the 6th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Out to short. Over to Goldie. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 4, shortstop Brian.
Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The shortstop takes the ball. Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Loizaga fires. Just off the outside edge.
Count is full.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Dominguez makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side.
Foul.
And that's just foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right through there, got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Guardians 7 and the Yankees 3. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Clips the corner, 0-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Checks over to first, back safely.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Nobody out, runner at first. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. On to Santana, 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders.
0-2.
Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Runner at third, 2 away. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The Yanks lead 1. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Bring it back to the basics. Give me any task and I ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the mark, and it's 2 and 2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
We got a full count.
You got this.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos.
And now the
Santana.
first baseman, Carlos Santana. And that drops in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Two outs.
1 and 2.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down.
Sit him down.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for the Guardians, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Paul Skenes.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these
for the
hitters.
Yankees.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Let's go. Do it again.
The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody
Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
That one
That's the
misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed. The Guardians
2-0.
leading by 4. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses.
No, that's down.
And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. Outside, and it's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right
No
there.
right
Pretty
fielder,
much
number
gifted at first
99,
base with a quick
Aaron.
free pass.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Inside. That's
And
a ball.
ball 1 to Judge. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. No, Blue, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
1 out, base is empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. There's the strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Tim Herron appears to be getting loose. Clase, the right-hander, also getting loose. Here's a 1-1.
Ball out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
1 down, base is empty. And it's even up.
2-2's the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Paul Skenes is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Guardians going with a new pitcher, Tim Herron.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Out to short. Tosses across to first. That ends the frame. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Hill.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And now the DH, Kevin Alcantara. 0 for 3 in this one.
Alcantara.
I got fans who expect a lot from me. I also got to get respect from my fellow MCs. But
And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, Yankees.
Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
1-0.
Schneemann stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hill, in his 8th season, he features a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one clips the corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Now batting. Catcher, Bo Naylor.
2 down, base is empty. And now here is Bo Naylor. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That's down and in.
Let's go, Yankees.
Just missed.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
You can do it, Yanks.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They lead at 7-5. Back now in the Bronx, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Gets the call. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Up the middle, Rocchio. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
third baseman.
It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Line drive. Quan makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 2, 7-5.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Number 63.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Fernando Cruz.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
That one's
One ball,
upstairs,
no strikes.
ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there,
2-1.
challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Now he breaks his bat. Over to Goldie.
Go.
Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th.
No, that's low.
Movement in the
Ball.
Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Ground ball, Goldie. Steps on first for the out.
The center fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. Outside,
That's a ball.
and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Guardians 7 and the Yankees 5.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, and on the mound, the
Number
closer,
36.
Cade Smith.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Leading
Let's
up
see what he's
for
got
the
here to try and
Yankees,
close it
the
out.
first baseman,
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
Smith.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And the sweeper
ball.
misses.
1-1.
And a 1-1. And there's a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still
batter,
in the
number
strike zone,
13,
can be tough for hitters to
second
get on top
baseman,
of.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. On the corner for a strike. The Guardians trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And a foul ball. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And now it's 1-2. That one almost
2-2.
got him. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer
Now
comes in
batting,
and he strikes
center
out the
fielder,
first 2
Cody
hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and
Bellinger.
then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. For minutes, city, you've lost angles. I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me. I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want something it up. They rewriting it, with every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass to Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam. I'm like, yeah.